Hey there guys, so I hope you had a wonderful day today. I just wanted to share this recipe that I've been practicing for a while now, and I hope I can pull it off for you in front of the video here. And so basically what this one is, it's a French style omelet, and I'm just gonna kind of top it off there in the middle using some of this cheese, which is it's a great cheese. It's Gruyère, Switzerland, and I think I got this one at Food City if you're around here. So it's this version, and it's absolutely impeccable with the eggs. I've noticed it's wonderful. So how I like to start out is I'm preheated this a little bit because I'm on electric. Obviously, when I was at the house in Winton Creek where we had a gas flame, I would do like medium low, and then just until you feel the heat. And then I always shred the cheese beforehand before I start heating it. And then I've got that, and I've cracked my 2 eggs already. And then I start the prep, because you don't want the pan to get way too hot, because the French style omelets really rely on it being, you don't want any color, and you don't want it to get too rubbery or anything. So that's kind of the benchmark. So, and the other benchmark is you want a decent quality butter. So kind of what I'm going for when I'm telling you is like the lowest that I would recommend you buying would be Land O'Lakes, and then you could do anything from there. So today I've just got Tillamook butter, which is really, really good. I normally I'd use Vital Farms or Kerrygold. Those are like the very gold standard butter. So, just what you can get. And then for the eggs, your other like low barrier there for what I'd say to get would be like back a while ago I used to get Pete and Jerry's or Nellie's eggs. That's like your low end, but obviously I'm going to use Vital Farms eggs because they are just brilliant. So now we'll start. So with all that out of the way, so I've got 2 of them, and this is I think this is either an 8 or a 7.5 inch pan. And so anyway, for 2 eggs, so I'm going to do a little bit of salt. And what I like to do is to kind of get the right amount of seasoning. I dose my salt on each of the yolks before I break them when I go to mix this. So that should be good about right there. Now for this recipe of the omelet, I'm not going to put the pepper in here. I'm going to pepper the cheese when it melts. So that's how I like to do it, but obviously however you want to is fine. So then you're going to stir this, and I like the fork more than the whisk because I don't want to introduce too much air. So I'll be working on that. And you don't want to be too gentle. You got to really go around, because you don't want the pieces of the white showing in your pan. So we'll give this a minute. Sorry about that, but yeah. So that's pretty good. And then like a good, really heavy dose of butter in there. And it can sizzle a little bit, but you don't want this to start browning or anything. That's the country omelet, when you brown butter and then you don't move the eggs much. That would be a country style or American style omelet, but I'm trying to go for a French one here. And then you want to get that all the way around the pan, because the best French omelets are the ones that aren't rolled like a carpet, and there's no crack on top when you fold it. That's the very best. I'm obviously not promising that in front of the camera, but so that's good right there. And I'll let that melt another second while I hit this another minute. Okay, so that should be fine right there. I've got, like I said, I'm on electric, so I'm not going to go any more past number 2 on low here. So, and then those will go in. And then if you want to start working this around, like as soon as they hit the pan, because you're wanting to kind of spread this heat and get this into like a very custardy type egg is what this calls for. I may run out of space on my phone, so if this is only partial of one, I'll post the picture, and so I'm sorry about that, but anyhow. And also, before I forget to mention as well, I like the little rubber spatulas for doing the egg. I mean, you can use a fork like Mr. Pepin does that, but I've never gotten all that lucky with it, and it helps to kind of scrape the bottom a little bit more. So I was successful doing it with a wooden fork though, because you don't, you know, I know but it's just because he's so good, he probably doesn't beat his pans up as much as someone average like myself would. So I'm already starting to get some small curdling going on here. Which is good. This is going okay so far. So you basically are going to keep doing this until most of the liquids gets cooked off. But as you can see, I don't have major large curds. That would be the other omelet, like I said a minute ago. And one scrape around there. So that's as far as we're going to take it right now. We're going to bring the mixture that's remaining to the top there, and we're going to shut the heat off. And that's the important thing, because there's already enough heat in the pan to keep the eggs going. So now I'm going to add the cheese, which it doesn't matter how you shred it, you just don't want it to be like those thick sauce shreds. So I like to use the middle half of my, I just have one of those like little single graters over there, and I'll try to put the cheese right there where it's going to get folded up. So that should be good about right there. So basically we're just waiting on that, and I'm going to add a little bit, get that working so I get fresh pepper. I like a good kick to it, so I'm going to pepper that pretty good. But obviously, you know, it'll be what you want to do. So essentially now we're just waiting for that to get a little bit more solid with the remaining heat. Because you can see it's getting heated, but I can touch it because it's not burning hot. And that's kind of the major factor there. So basically we'll just, I'm going to add just a tad bit of heat though. So I think we're about ready to put it together here. So basically we're going to go and take these sides up a little bit, and then we're going to grab this, your thicker section, and do your best to pull that over, and then you go over here. And you want to bring that down like so, and kind of get that where you can flip. You want to flip this half back into that. So essentially, it's not too bad, but that's essentially what you're looking for right there. So that's not too bad. And then you take this hand with thumb on top, and there you go. So yeah, so I hope that was kind of neat, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you.